Hello and welcome to the Clever Fox YouTube channel. My name is Illyse and today I have a fun video to share with you. I am planning in my Clever Fox Weekly Planner Pro Premium Edition for the month of September. We are hitting a new season and a new month, and there is going to be a lot going on that needs to be mapped out and planned out for the month. And I really love monthly planning to be able to see everything all in one view so that you can set up your goals and the things you want to do and the things you need to do and the bills to pay and the travel and all the things that are going to be in a monthly overview that you don't necessarily see when you are planning week to week. So I'm really excited to share this video with you. Please make sure that you watch the whole thing so you don't miss any of the tips and tricks that we are sharing today, and that you are subscribed to our channel with the notification bell turned on so you get notified each time we post a new video. Let's dive into this and get started. All right, so I have my planner open, and the first step is going to be to date this because this is an undated planner, which means you can start at any time. I did pull out my Clever Fox seasonal stickers as we enter a new season. And so I'm going to date this using a color, which I don't often do. I usually do it in black, but why not have some fun with seasonal colors today? One of the things that I absolutely love about this planner is how big it is, because when I'm home and this is just sitting open on my desk, it lays open flat, which is great, and there's plenty of room for all the things. Writing down all the things. If you have a really busy schedule and you're okay having a bigger planner like this, this is definitely the one to choose because there's going to be enough room for you to write it all down without feeling like you have to write super tiny or you're trying to cram everything in. So 27. All right, let's have some fun with these stickers. So I think we're gonna grab this little fox, the Clever Fox, let's call him, and bring that in and just kind of play around seasonally, which isn't something that I do that often because I feel like we focus on function here. We've got some back to school. I'm not gonna put the turkey down because that'll be a little bit more for November, but this is like all fall encompassing. So we've got the pencils there. Let's maybe put the little Clever Fox teacher right over here, just to add something fun. And we're gonna bring one in down here as well. There's a lot this fall that I am looking forward to. Even though I am sad to say goodbye to summer, I know that the next several months and the new season is going to be just wonderful. So I think we're gonna need a pumpkin spice latte. Let me grab a Labor Day sticker since I know the date of that, and that will be a day off, which I'm excited about. It's always nice to have a day off the full-time job. Okay, now that we have some fun in there, the next thing I'm going to do is put down my paydays and my bills. So really, when I know that I have all of my finances listed out in my planner, it makes me feel much better because it's there, I can map it all out. So first up, what I always do is my paydays. And my paydays are on Mondays unless the Monday is a holiday, and then it's the Friday before. So because Monday is Labor Day, I will get paid on Friday, September 1st, instead of Monday, September 4th. All right, then we can do the bills that are due. So we're gonna put over here, and then I can even use these icons. So I'm actually gonna move this one because I saw the house ones. So I'm actually gonna do two house ones because I have a mortgage and an HOA. And then I'm going to do two car bills also, one for my car insurance and one for my actual car. And then we can take credit cards and put that here. And then I also have one over here. And then any other bills that are due that I don't have an icon for right here, I can just use the actual bill due stickers. So I have my internet and electric are due on the same day. We have a Netflix bill, because who doesn't need a Netflix bill? And then I'm going to still use this brown pen to go ahead and list them in. And again, plenty of space here. Mortgage, HOA. Just gonna initial this. And then you can just check them off or highlight them. Whoops, I didn't mean to draw in there. Once they are finished, once they're paid. Or just put it here to map it all out. You don't necessarily have to track in this planner when they're all paid. So we're going to write Verizon and my electric. And then I have my car and credit card. I also pay quarterly taxes. So I think I'm gonna use this for quarterly taxes. And I'm going to put that here and write taxes. Let's do auto pay, because those will just automatically be taken out of my account because the IRS does not hesitate to do that. So got taxes in. All right, now it's time to include plans. So I have some travel happening in September. So I am going to, I think, do maybe a little arrow here, and we're going to write Austin trip. This is another element when it's really, really good to have the extra space. So I'm going to put this arrow here, and then I come home on Sunday. So I guess we'll put this arrow here. So it goes from Wednesday to Sunday, and I still have space for anything else that I'm putting in there. And then let's look for something fun. I'm going to grab a wine glass and pizza, because on the 10th, I have a food and wine festival that I'm going to. So I'm gonna go back to the small tip food and wine festival. And then on the 11th, I have a doctor's appointment. So I'll put this right over here. It's going to be a busy week. So let's write, the time is at 2:30, and I'll just write Dr. C. And then I have another appointment on the 12th to get my hair done. So that is going to be at 5:30 p.m. and we will write hair. There's also a lot of unknowns for the month, which I'm okay with, because as I'm looking at my month, yes, I have a plan there. Yes, I have an upcoming trip, but other than that, it's a little open, which is definitely something that I am happy. I'm happy going into a month with it being open and there being like plenty of opportunity for me to spend my time as I want to, but also know that it's like open for when people in my life reach out and we want to make plans. So I'm going to stick these grocery stickers over here. So I'm going to put them on these 2 Sundays, and then I'm not going to do it this Sunday because I'll be gone, but my goal is on the 3rd to do enough to get me through to like the 12th, 13th, which is doable. I do like a lot of meal prep. And then I don't think I need 2 more, but I'll probably want to do it again right over here. So here, this is such a nice size planner that I have room for groceries, writing down my taxes, payday, and even anything else that might come up on that day. So now my options are, well, we have plenty of space for it to just be open, or I can bring in some other fun stickers. So, oh, birthdays. Let's not forget about birthdays. Whoopsies. So I'm gonna take 2 birthday stickers. And again, we're kind of going with this fall theme. So I have my cousin's birthday and my aunt's birthday. So we're going to write Amy and Heidi. And this is where the thin tip is helpful because it's small enough that I can still write on a sticker that's a little bit smaller. If you wanted something different than this, you could also do like birthday icons and then write, you know, in big letters. Now, as I'm also looking at the month, I know that many Saturdays and Sundays are going to be monopolized by my niece and nephew's soccer and baseball and softball schedules. I don't have those schedules yet, but it's helpful to see them all here and know, or see all the space here and know what I'll have room for. So I could use an icon like a check mark, I could use a sneaker. These were the birthday cake icons that I was talking about. I think I'm gonna grab this doctor appointment sticker and kind of put it right there, like overlapped that. Let's have some fun. Oh, we've got a plain, perfect. We're going to put a coffee one here after a long weekend, definitely. Let's do a little plain sticker. And then I can bring in stickers for my flight info. Put that here. Let's try to get the right side this time. There we go. Flight. And then I can write my flight number or the time there. And then flight. And we'll do another plain sticker over here. I like the brown in here. I think I might start to use more of these colors because they're fun. It's just not my go-to. My go-to is like black pen. I know other people's go-tos are blue pen. This is my go-to. Notes is great because what I love to use the notes section for are things that like I'd like to fit in time for during the month, but I'm not entirely sure when yet, like plans with a certain friend or this or that, just different opportunities of things to map out. So then we are going to do this month's goals, and there's 2 sections here. So what I like to do is in advance of the month, map out one set of goals. And then as the month continues, use this side to revise my goals. I really like to do a weekly check-in, if not weekly, a mid-month check-in to see what I need to pay more energy to, dedicate more time to, and things like that. So one of my goals is going to be, I'm just gonna write kitchen sink. I have a little problem with my kitchen sink. It's fine, but I had tried getting it fixed and figured out when I first moved in June, but it didn't quite happen. So we're gonna try to get that done in September. And then I have other goals about like activity and reading. So when I'm thinking of my month and I'm looking at it, I realize like this is going to be pretty busy because it's basically an entire week here that I'm kind of losing because like I'll work a full day on the 12th and then go to get a hair appointment. I'll work in the morning on the 13th and then fly to Austin. So it's going to be pretty busy. So I'd like to get in a certain amount of exercises. So there are 30 days in September and I'm kind of including this week as like a no-go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 27 days left. So I think I'm gonna kind of split that in half and we're gonna do, let's say 14 workouts. Exercise is still something that I'm really trying to implement and it's not natural for me to do every day. So I have to like put it in my planner as a goal and work to achieve that goal. So kitchen sink, 14 workouts. I would like to read 6 books. I did really well in August with my reading and I would like to continue trying to do that. I'd also like to do weekly bank trips to get cash for cash spending, weekly bank trips, and then also track all spending. When I am better about tracking every dollar I spend, I am better about my spending because it's one of those things that if I'm not giving it energy every day, it might get out of hand because I think that budgeting is an ongoing and consistent practice. And even though I'm much better about budgeting than I used to be, it's still going to require some daily, focus and energy from me. So we have track all spending. And then I think I'm going to write, see dad's family. I haven't seen my dad's family in quite some time. I saw them in June, but it was very brief because I was in the middle of painting right before I moved. So I saw them for like 2 hours. So I'd love to have them over my house and spend some time with them. So we have see dad's family. I'm trying to think of all the different categories in my life. So we have finance in here. I have personal. Let's jump back to go on a date. This is, of course, if you've watched my videos, been an ongoing struggle as well. It kind of goes back and forth. I don't spend energy on it. I do spend energy on it. It doesn't work out. It's definitely like one of those back and forth kind of things. And then let's write, take off 1 weekend day per week. My focus and word of the year is balance. I don't have a ton of balance in my life. I've been working all this year to create more, and it's working mostly. But the idea is if I can take off 1 weekend day each week of work, then I can really have more balance and focus most of my weekday energy on work, and weekends a little bit better. Now I'm going to write continue, office, organization. I did organize my office when I first moved in. I also reorganized it in August, and it is definitely in a better position for all the work that I do, but I feel like it's something that is going to need consistent effort and evaluation because I'm still noticing things almost on a daily basis that aren't quite where they need to be. And then we're going to write recycle all boxes. So when I moved, I had so many boxes and they've all been flattened. They're in my garage, but I need to recycle them. And there was a bit of time that I couldn't quite figure out the recycling schedule. But now that I have, I'm just gonna play around with these letters a little bit as I chat about it. Now that I have figured out the recycling schedule, I don't wanna put out like hundreds of, crushed or folded cardboard boxes all at one time. So I'm trying to kind of do them a little bit at a time. And as a result, it's taking a little bit longer. But if I can just get all my cardboard boxes out, then I can park in my garage, which is my goal before the winter, because then I won't have to clean off my cards. The first time I've had a garage, it's been really nice. So a lot of my goals and the focuses in my life right now are settling into a new home as a homeowner, figuring out the cleaning, the organizing, the decorating, the finances. The finances are a big change. So there's a lot of that going on, but I think it's good. Okay, skills and habits to learn, places to go and people to see, distractions to avoid, one thing I always wanted to do. So skills and habits to learn, I'm going to learn more about business budgeting. As a business owner, I am still learning about what business finances look like, what those expenses look like, taxes, that whole process. I feel like it's something that I will never stop learning. The other thing is investing, which is also one of those things that will never be a stopping point for me in terms of learning. Distractions to avoid. Too much time on social media. It is so easy to pick up my phone and scroll when I could be doing something else. I could be doing a workout, I could be working, I could read a book. I can be doing many other things besides sitting and scrolling on social media. Every once in a while, it's fine. I don't avoid it at all costs. It's a huge part of my life and my relationships and my communication and daily interactions, but I don't want to lose time on the things that are most important to me because I am scrolling on social media. Places to go and people to see. There's two things. Well, first is Austin, but that's already mapped out. And I also want to go apple picking. And then one thing I've always wanted to do, and this is quite timely for September, is bake an apple crisp. It's kind of a pie with like a crispy, crunchy thing on top. It's a dessert that my mom was so good at making, is still so good at making. She hasn't made it in some time, but I would love to learn how to make it. And now that I have like a kitchen and a house and it's pretty and it's fun, I want to learn how to do that. So I just need to go apple picking and then I'll be able to go. All right, now I'm going to take these habit trackers over here and put them in the side. This is like another option, but I'm only going to do 3 because of being away for a week. And then we will choose a habit. So it's not difficult for me to remember to sit down to read. We're gonna put exercise in here as a reminder when I'm looking at my planner each day of something that I really want to put in more energy for. And I have to tell you, it's not just because I'm talking through this with you and explaining it, but spending a few minutes to map out your month is really, really beneficial because all of a sudden you can visualize it. I know that many people like to use their weekly planners and maybe don't feel like they have as much of a need for a month, but it's a big picture kind of thing. I'm looking at the whole month, I'm realizing, okay, there is a whole week that I'm not going to be able to really get anything done. So it allows me to know, okay, I need to prepare the week before, I need to kind of recover and regroup the week after. It's going to help me be mindful of the goals that I have coming up in the month. And then this is space to kind of map out the skills and habits, places to go and people to see. So it actually is super calming to be able to do this in advance of a new month and prepare for what's coming. So I really enjoyed making this video today and getting my planner all set up. I hope that you enjoyed it too. You can pick up this planner and of course these stickers over at cleverfoxplanner.com. Let us know in the comments what you are looking forward to in this upcoming month and season. Please do make sure you give this video a thumbs up and you are subscribed to our channel with the notification bell turned on. Thank you for spending time with me today. Take care and I will see you soon.